Historically, the Arab states have played a key for their stunning and impressive architecture. Think of the Dubai Burj Khalifa and Palm Islands, the Louvre Museum in Abu Dhabi, and the upcoming Mecca Hotel with 10,000 rooms. Buildings of a magnitude and ambition unmatched anywhere in the world are being built by these states, which are being supported by their enormous oil resources. The World Cup of 2022 in Qatar will not be an exception. They went all out in building 8 spectacular stadiums, the envy of the world, despite being the smallest country ever to host the football tournament. Due to Qatar's high temperatures, all of the stadium's cooling systems have been carefully planned. They're all powered by solar panel farms. After all, the best news stories do not feature football stars passing out. The Global Sustainability Assessment System gave all of the stadiums in Qatar 4 or 5 stars in recognition of their commitment to responsible environmental policies. All of it is pretty stunning. Let's explore these 8 modern marvels together. We're learning about how they were created, how much they cost, and the incredible history of each. The first arena is the Al Bayt Stadium, which is possibly the most well-known. It can accommodate more than 63,000 people and is roughly 35 kilometers from Doha, the capital of Qatar. It is the second largest stadium ever constructed, and as a result, it looms over the surroundings. Qatar began constructing their vision after earning the right to host the 2010 World Cup. They gave the contract to design and construct the stadium to Dar Al Handasa, a Lebanese construction firm, in 2015. Their design was influenced by the traditional tents of Qatar's nomadic Bedouin population. The stadium was given the name Bayt al-Shar tents, which were known locally. The swaying fabric is echoed by the billowing walls. These tents are perfect for the hot desert weather. The Al Bayt Stadium has a slightly more cutting-edge solution, though. The interior will be kept cool thanks to a massive retractable roof, which will help with the sweltering Qatari heat. Additionally, shading the pitch is the tent-like structure. Due to its innovative design, the stadium has received various sustainability certifications, including a 5-star GSAS grade. But the stadium serves other purposes in addition to football. Within its imposing walls are a shopping mall and a 5-star hotel. These opulent hotel apartments and rooms all have balconies that overlook the football field in an astounding display of wealth. Except for its siblings constructed for the World Cup, there is no stadium like it on Earth. The stadium is scheduled to host 8 games, including the first game. The upper tier of seats will be taken out and handed to underdeveloped countries after the competition, though. Given that the nearby city of Al Khor has a population of only 202,000, it is a brave move that will lower the stadium's capacity to below 32,000. Al Janoub Stadium. The renowned British Iraqi architect Zaha Hadid, known for the London Olympics Aquatic Centre and Beijing Daxing Airport, created Al Janoub Stadium, which is located in one of Qatar's oldest neighborhoods. The amazing postmodern and neo-futurist design Hadid imagined was never realized because, sadly, she passed away in 2016. But it wasn't just some distant vision. The frilled, swooping curves are intended to resemble the sails of traditional boats that pearl divers use to navigate the turbulent currents of the Persian Gulf. The similarities are easy to detect. In actuality, the curved roof gives visitors the impression that they are on a ship, and the roof's bending beams, which support it, similarly resemble a ship's hull. It's a lovely homage to the port city of Al Wakra, where the stadium is situated and its seafaring past. It has a complicated cooling system that can lower the interior temperature to as low as 18 degrees Celsius, as well as a retractable roof. Like all significant construction, the 40,000-seat stadium was envisioned as a component of a larger undertaking. The stadium was constructed in combination with a new precinct, according to the architects, so that it lies at the center of an urban extension of the city and fosters community-based activities in and around the stadium on days when there are no events. It's a subtle reference to the problems that frequently accompany new breakthroughs of this kind. The $700 million expense may not have been in vain, since the sports complex also includes spas, swimming pools, a shopping mall, and schools. Additionally, nearby wedding halls, other sports facilities, and restaurants are planned. However, following the stadium's 7 World Cup games, 20,000 seats will be removed. Ahmad bin Ali Stadium. On the site at one of Qatar's old main arenas is the Ahmad bin Ali Stadium, also known as the Al Rayyan Stadium. Since 80% of the building materials were recycled or repurposed, the stadium is essentially the same. It is a lesson in upcycling. Not that you were able to tell. The 40,000-seat stadium, created by Pattern Design, has a massive media facade with a membrane that serves as a screen for projections, news, advertisements, and competition information. The size of the shimmering spectacle it makes on the horizon, kilometers away in the desert, are difficult to comprehend. It is one of Qatar's less expensive stadiums, having cost $360 million, but no less stunning. The use of it by a sports team after the competition is over makes it one of the few that is planned. The stadium will be home to the Al Rayyan Sports Club, although with a decreased capacity of 20,000. One of Qatar's most prosperous multisport clubs is Al Rayyan. The stadium will undoubtedly see a lot of use with titles in basketball, handball, and volleyball. However, the football squad is the focus of most of the interest. 7 games will be played at the stadium through the 2022 World Cup. It will be open to the public in December 2020. It has already hosted 4 games during the FIFA Arab Cup 2021, all of which have been resounding successes. Al Thumama Stadium. The most Arabic-looking stadium is perhaps Al Thumama Stadium. Its name comes from a local tree, and its style is based on the traditional keffiyeh, a woven hat worn by Arab males. For a football stadium, the design is uncommon. On the Qatari skyline, it still makes for a bold and sophisticated impression. Sports and stadiums. The stadium is about 12 kilometers south of the city center and is situated in Doha's Al Thumama neighborhood. A quarterfinal and 8 other games will be played in the sparkling stadium, which is intended to serve as the tournament's focal point. Its 40,000-person capacity will be reduced to 20,000 after the competition, just like other stadiums. It's also a part of a bigger development effort. In a 50,000 square meter public park, the $342 million stadium is surrounded by lush vegetation that is unusual for the country's arid climate. The goals Qatar has for the environment are made quite apparent by this. An upscale hotel and a location of the renowned Aspeter Sports Clinic are slated for the 20,000 removed seats location. Inside the stadium, there will also be a mosque, demonstrating the intention to use the facility for communal purposes after the competition is over. Qatar is one of the richest nations in the world, but even for them, spending billions on stadiums is going too far. 6 matches of the FIFA Arab Cup 2021 have already taken place in the stadium, including the semifinal match between Qatar, the host nation, and Algeria. Education City Stadium. One of the 8 stadiums, Education City Stadium, has the most charming name. However, this 40,000-seat arena in Education City, located 7 kilometers south of Doha, has acquired the moniker Diamond in the Desert. You can tell why with just a glance. The facade of the building, which was created by Fenwick Arabaran and Pattern Design, is made up of a variety of diamond forms, giving the whole thing a jewel-like aspect. These diamond-shaped patterns really do seem to shimmer and change hue as the sun crosses the sky. Although it is the crowning achievement of Qatar's World Cup plans, the stadium has a 5-star GSAS certification, placing it among the most environmentally friendly stadiums in the world. In actuality, 20% of the building's materials were obtained from sustainable sources. After the World Cup, Education City Stadium will be among the most notable. The stadium, which was constructed in the center of Education City, which also houses satellite campuses for 8 international universities, will serve as the home field for university sporting teams and will still have 25,000 of its original 45,000 seats available. In 8 World Cup games, including a quarterfinal, the stadium will be used. The 2020 FIFA Club World Cup and 5 of the FIFA Arab Cup 2021 matches were played there, and it has been a popular venue for international football events since it opened in early 2020. Definitely demonstrating its value is the $700 million stadium. However, Qatar will seek out other major events to host in the future due to the event's astronomical price tag.